Fala aí galera, beleza? De volta aqui no canal com nossa live. Continuando aqui a nossa Master Liga no PES 2021 PET FL 2025. Jogando aqui com o Ofi Crete da Grécia. Quem tá chegando agora já deixa o like, se inscreva se é novato, ativa as notificações. Quem for assistir a live depois, também se inscreva e deixa o like, dá aquela moral, bora. Jogo agora contra o Panathinaikos pela Copa da Grécia, galera, e depois temos a Inter de Milão, cara, simplesmente a poderosa Inter de Milão pela nossa estreias na fase de grupos da UEFA Europa League, galera, dia 16/9, em casa, mano, só isso, simplesmente em casa o clube Ofi Crete tá jogando competições europeias, mas bora focar agora no jogo que é da Copa da Grécia, bora lá. Ó, o planinho de jogo.
The opening day of the competition, accompanied by all the regular hope and expectation. The entrants start together on the same line. Everybody has nothing. The traditions of this competition have provided so much drama down the years, so much romance as well. This year's vintage will live up to the same. It sets that extra spring expectancy in everybody's step. Even those key officials seem to have things up to do. In there, that was more than necessary. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice bit of trickery. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. towards the flank. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source. He's dealt with that very well, Dieter. It's a real show of discipline. Easy pickings there. Both teams has yet taken the initiative. Gently done. It's a shock of the ball here. He's played it long. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Real chance! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness. Well, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch. Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now. Fiddles it through. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Looking to break at pace. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Fred's run in. And a terrific save with the keeper. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It's loose, and it's a race to the ball. A second chance to counter. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Clearly not happy with that. That is as far as they're going to go. Do have a chance to counter here. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's in plenty of space here. Defending and finishing was anything but. Pressing. That looks a foul. The referee's given it. The ball's come loose. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Goalkeeper's ball. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. At half-time, it is 1-0. Hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. Still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help sweep things. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up. Driving forward. He is through here. And he's there to clear it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
All the way through, so back it comes. This is one, this is one. Oh, what a looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. It's good running with the ball. Purring. Goes to finish!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Lofted upfield. Oh, look at the space here.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Promising cross. It's good stuff. This is better. This is a really front. He's had it! In again. Has been knocked clear. Strong running down that left flank. He's got speed to it. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
They can spring out of defence. It's run loose here. Running strong and purposeful. He has been fouled there.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for the shots. Proves too strong. Gets his pass away. It's one! It's Roberts. Who's going to get there?
We could be both for a success, which that's always the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He's shifting through the... Step up to the plate now. Long ball looking to counter. Looks to clip it forward. I think he's going to go there, both reading it and dealing with it. Some space here. There's green grass ahead of him. It's in the left side. Always a special buzz on the opening day of any competition. First and only time that all teams, regardless of stature, history, reputation, start from the same position. Everybody can have the same hopes, everybody the same dreams. This could be a year. We're going to do it again. It will be us at last. Those are the sorts of things we hear year on year. Hardly a surprise then that everybody is rallying together. Day one, and everybody eager to get off to a good start.
Well, Peter, I can tell you that both managers will have stressed the need for a very strong start here. Both have also indicated a front-foot approach. If that is the case, then I don't think we're going to be complaining at the end. I certainly hope we'll be eulogising. There's an awful lot resting on this, and we'll probably end up reflecting on that. If we didn't just miss it, it's a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out. Sharp movement, came up against a defender over who was ever so determined. Just eases him off the ball, looking for the Martinez! Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. For options, for movement. There's no flag. Fine stop for the keeper. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. A good battle, bicep to bicep. Spread out to the left. Marco. Let's go right the way across. It's run loose here. Dumfries. He's had to take it off him. Good spot, he's seen the run. Still not answering there. Well, this is turning out to be an equal game. Yeah, especially in those wild areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels. Here comes another cross. How that cross missed everyone is absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Ball's got out of play. Challenge there, uncompromising. Forward it goes. It's not the best ball. to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Big chance corner. So the fourth corner of the game. Keeper's got it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Played it again. It's been knocked clear. Dumfries gets good distance on it. Great one on the overlap here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a good interception. The defence getting clear. Nicked away. Tries to think it through. He's found a way through. He's had a shot. There it is. Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football. Inter Milan draw first blood here. Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here. Oh, that's well spotted. Ashlani. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And Martinez! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the Bulls recovered. There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectations? Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. Ball is over the line. And it's played forward. That's been cut out, well played. Marco, sends it crossfield. Dumfries. Got himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd. Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Over towards the opposite flank. Martinez. Thuram receives it in a good position here. He's in a great position. To the left flank. That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
chance, it could go either way here. So the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And he has shown a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
DiMarco.
Dumfries. Frattesi.
He's a sharp hit of ball here. Dumfries.
Gets into a good position. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here. And so now the referee is keeping his cards in his pockets. Chance for the header! Just couldn't turn it in.
Plenty of moving targets to keep out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being hit like that by someone.
Bissek. Oh, it's come loose. And that has put paid to that. Gently done. Averted for now. Shifted upfield. To Barella. Looking to break at pace. Strong running down that left flank. Into the land. Look as though they're gearing themselves up for something pretty physical here.
It's one of those situations where you've got to brace yourself for what's coming. They don't want to get bullied, so I think they need to show their opponents that they're going to step up to everything that's later.
That's Martinez. Into the land. Could start a counter here. Just the keeper. He's had a hit. Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's Martinez. Martinez fiddles it through. Frattesi.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, that was vital. Aslani.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And they can counter here. He's one-on-one! That defender is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Had to be. He's caught him there. It's a free kick. Now it's Toure. Gets his pass away. Zielinski providing an outlet on that flank. He wasn't going to let it past. That's tiny. This has gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Let's be lenient here. Again, we'll get too many more chances. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Yeah, a diving header is always a pleasurable sight, and that was just about perfect.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's lost his man. Thuram! And that's that.
Well, hello, good afternoon, everybody. We should be up and away in a few moments. And our coverage will, I'm sure, will be a fascinating game. There is an added sense of drama provided by the elements, actually. The rain has once more decided to appear at this most inopportune of moments, and it is heavy rain. It does not dampen the atmosphere. The turnout here is good. The noise is very good. It remains colourful, but it could be a problem for the players, because the pitch might very quickly turn heavy. We'll see as it all plays out over the next couple of hours here. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, a quick look at the opposition, and results really have not been good for them at all just recently. They haven't won at all in the last three.
Testing times lie ahead, Peter. The problem is that it's hard to draw on any...
He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the team's combined record here, played 6, won none. Himself for not getting there. Driving forward. Gets into some space. Flings it across.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Shifted upfield. steps for safety. Gently done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, he's looking his way this time.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical. Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So we have our breakthrough.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting...
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Good running with the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble playing still.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Pete.
And now the breakaway. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's had it taken off him. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
And the goalkeeper's got a good time to that. No way through, so back it comes. Fiddles it through. Tries the... Straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
And it's hoisted clear. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, well played. And for a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking for the runner. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's through! This goes for half-time. We're back in the first 45 minutes.
But Peter, this isn't good. You get down on the edges, not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And the game has already resumed here.
But this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Leveling the score is...
He's had a hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Clears it away. That'll be a throw-in.
Look, it's a run.
Can he put it away?
Well, missing it out, just bludgeoned away.
Can he spark a counter here?
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now, can he find a finish?
Cleared without complication. Helpful throw. Over to the left.
Has it! Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Out towards the flank. Moved on forwards.
Oh, what a ball! And the shots!
Oh, good spread.
Goes in for the header! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Aim forwards. Played out to the left flank.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Looking for options for movement. He's got away. He's brought down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So this to restore parity. Any formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, that's about as cheeky as it comes. By going right down the middle, it may have backfired, but it's worked for him this time.
A real game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Oh, great defending. That needed to
could get through very difficult. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And he's there to clear it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome there.
Forward it goes. Communication breakdown there, it seems. There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded. As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes...
Oh, what a mistake!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Interesting ball. Shapes to shoot! Into the lead once more.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Most inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Played back in. Ball's played through. Spread neatly.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Through to the goalkeeper. Played out to the right.
That's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
And it's played forward.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's that. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for scenes here really are something. A beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport around here not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre, and the decibel levels are rising. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with brilliant hits. Goal! Olympiacos! And what a start!
Olympiacos clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the goals recovered.
Olympiacos breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Olympiacos paid tribute to their manager recently, and why not? He did bring them the title.
He deserves all the praise that comes his way from me after his success last term, but the fans will be looking for even more now. That's the game for you, and he'll undoubtedly want to show that he can maintain success and enhance his own reputation.
Interesting ball. And the counter is on. Looking for the runner. Towards the middle. Moved on forwards. That's been cut out, well played. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
To the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. No, there's no going past him this time. Danger averted for now. Good spot, he's seen the run. Cross goes in there. Fried that time.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
All the way through, so back it comes. And the finish! That wasn't far away.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Oh, what a mistake!
Advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. But he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Just bludgeoned away. He has found a way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, he's in! And it's been taken short. Towards the right wing. in possession and ready to go again. Pass is short and sharp. He's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Spread. It's a chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, I'm sure the manager's talked the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Good spell of possession, this. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he has been fouled there. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Some good work on the right flank here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. He's had it taken off him. Olympiacos come into this match following the triumph for the bus last time.
He's a manager who understands how important the bench can be and the timing of substitutions. If needed, he's quick to make changes, and I just think he has more than a plan B.
That is a great pick out.
It's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's played forward. Spread neatly.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of shots to shots!
It's come loose. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's found support out wide. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to...
Who's going to be first to this? Oh, nearly. This is nothing. So here comes the substitution. Chiquinho. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
They've
finishing line very much in sight now. Olympiacos are on the cusp of their 5th clean sheet on the bounce.
And it's a great watch. There's an art to good defence too, and if they can continue on this run, it starts to turn into something really, really impressive.
Olympiacos have a free kick.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. It's run loose here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Yaremchuk.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is shown a yellow card.
Yaremchuk really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great defending, strong and determined. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. William.
Olympiacos can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Promising position. He's found a way through.
It's time to perfection. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
They've played it short.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
And time is up.
Galera, não deu, cara. O jogo grande contra o Olympiacos favoreceu os caras. Os caras ganham de 1 a 0 com falha minha. Vou encerrando a live aí. Valeu a todos aí. Quem tiver gostando, se inscreva no canal aí, ativa as notificações, deixa o like. Até a próxima aí. Valeu, fui!